Hey, Chris here. Today I want to share with you the best way to mount a lapel microphone to your talent. Most of the time we have talents who are sitting in a chair or they're not moving around very much, and for this I think it's one of the best ways to mount a lapel microphone. I have a Rode Wireless Go here, and I also have a Ceramonic Blink, I think it's a Blink 500. The Ceramonic has a mic that is built into the wireless transmitter, and you can actually plug it right here and you can get good sound. The Rode Wireless Go 2 has the same setup, and it also comes with this wind muff, which is quite handy if you're in a pinch. And this guy plugs in somehow here, and it locks on. And so you can get nice sound in the wind outside with one of these guys. And sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't in the buttons of a shirt. I'm having varying experiences with the Rode Wireless Go 2 and the Ceramonic Blink 500. There's goods and bads to both. One thing that I do like that I have the ability to do with one of these transmitters is I can just plop it right into someone's pocket. The only thing is that it adds a little bit of a bulge to the pocket. But it is an opportunity that you can use, and with the wind muff that comes with the Rode Wireless Go 2, you're not going to hear a bunch of pocket scratching and stuff like that. If you plug the Ceramonic into your camera and you drop it into the pocket, it's the same kind of idea, except for this one could have a lot more scratchy sounds. You can clip it to the top of the shirt, but it looks kind of silly. And you can also clip it right here, but it looks kind of silly. And it's also pointing this direction, and so not being able to control how it moves in the pocket and stuff like that makes it a little bit difficult to get the best sound that you can with your camera. And I really don't like clipping things. I think it looks really silly and obnoxious, and I really don't like it. I guess there are some ways that you could clip it and put it inside, but still you're still going to see that clip, which is really quite annoying. And so today I want to share with you one of the best ways to mount a lapel microphone so that you can use it the next time you go on set. This can work even with moving around as well, but I would say that it probably works a lot better if your talent is sitting down. Wireless microphones are really great. There's some ups and downs to them. I mean, you have to have a battery power system, so they have to be charged in order to be able to use them. And some microphones can be charged at the same time they're being used. That's the Ceramonic Blink 500, and I think even the Rode Wireless Go 2 can be charged at the same time you're using them. It's not very practical. Like, I don't want to be plugging into someone's pant pocket and charging them from a power bank or something while they're being interviewed, but if it needs to be in a pinch, you can do it. You can also charge the Rode Wireless Go 2 system on the camera as well, which is pretty handy. I did use the Deity wireless system, and Deity has a problem because you have a 3.5 millimeter because you have no 3.5 millimeter jack. So the Rode can be used with the USB-C to USB-C for sound, and it can also be used with a 3.5 millimeter jack. With the Deity Wireless Go system, you only have the USB-C system, and so if you need to charge it, you have to actually remove it from your camera and charge it. So that's a pretty big drawback from that. These microphones come with the Ceramonic Blink 500 and are actually pretty decent. I'm using one right now. You can't see it because it's hidden underneath my shirt, but I wanted to show you how I set up a wireless mic system. So here's my wireless mic here, or this is my corded mic actually, and I'm going to plug it into my wireless system. But I've seen so many people put mics up like this, and I guess that's great if you're doing it for TV or something, but if you're actually shooting a really good interview, you don't want your talent to be sitting there with a mic on there. I don't know, it really irritates me. I feel like it takes away from the aesthetics of the scene, and if you're trying to make a video that looks really nice, why put a big old bug right here on the front of their shirt? So anyways, one of the things that I do that is really great is I use surgical tape, or medical tape, I guess you could call it too. And one good thing about medical tape is that like it doesn't often stick to the hair on your arm or the hair on your chest or the hair on whatever and get all like stuck and pull all the hair out. And it also doesn't stick to the clothes very much and leave a bunch of residue, which is really handy. So I keep one of these in my microphone, in my lapel bag, and I do use these. I really don't like lapel mics as much as I like boom mics or shotgun mics, but they work often, and I always have a backup as a wireless mic. The other day I shot an interview with someone and I used a shotgun mic, and the sound didn't sound as good as the wireless Go system that I set up as my backup. So today we're going to show you how to do that. Okay, I get my tape. I'm going to show you, I've already got a system placed in my shirt. I've got 2 shirts on. So what I would ask my talent to do is that first of all, I would prepare my mic wire, my wireless mic. First thing I do is I take the clip off. Clip is ugly, terrible, nasty, no matter what you clip to. Even if you clip to like someone's bra or someone's undershirt, it's going to have this poking effect in their shirt, and it doesn't look nice. I don't also want this, because this little spongy foam guy here, which is helpful for, you know, cutting down on some wind noise and stuff, also causes a lot of problems, because if you put it inside the shirt and it moves around in the shirt, it actually makes a scratching sound on the microphone itself. And I don't like that as well. And so as I'm moving around, you can kind of hear what it sounds like with the mic that I have that's positioned on my undershirt right below this guy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to my talent, and I'm going to ask them to go to the side or whatever and put the mic up through their shirt. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Have them put it up through their shirt and have it hanging down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that for a second. I'm going to get out my medical tape, and I'm going to pull out 2 or 3 nice pieces of medical tape. I don't want to find my spot again by searching around for it, because it's hard to find, so I always double it over a little bit so that it's easier to find next time. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that mic and I'm going to position it right here. Let me see if I can get in a little closer here. You can see that I'm positioning it so that the tape is just a little bit above where the mic actually is. And then I'm going to take my other one here and I'm going to make kind of a little bit of a cross here. Just like that. And then what this is going to do is it's going to help so like nothing is going to actually scrape, hopefully nothing is actually going to scrape the top of the mic system here. And then I'm going to be able to position this wherever I want to. Now, as we're positioning a mic system, you got to remember that the best sound, okay, when we position a boom mic, the best sound is going to be just about a foot or less, or however many centimeters that is, 15 centimeters or so away from your subject. So it's going to be like right here, out of scene just a little bit, and it's going to be pointing down towards my chest, okay? Because as I talk, the sound is going to be coming this direction, and sometimes I move here and here. And so if I position the mic off to the side or off to the side, every time I make a movement, you're going to hear either more sound or less sound. And so as I have it right here in front of me on my chest, I position it about right here, and then I'm going to get the best sound. So as I move around, you're going to hear that the sound is actually not so bad because my voice is closer to this point and I'm not going to be off to the right or to the left, okay? So here's my mic setup that I have. I have a shirt that's a button-down shirt, so I'm going to have to tape it to one side, and then I'm going to have to button it and then tape it to the other side. So I'm going to position it about right here, which is about the same as I had before. I'm going to stick it down a little bit. I'm going to get the wire to go down inside my shirt a little bit. Let's see if I can do it without causing a big problem. It seems like it's easier to do on a talent than it is to do on yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna get that. I guess I did a little bit wrong there. Good thing it doesn't have a sticky residue. I'll button this guy up first so I can make sure that it's good. Tape it down there, and there we go. That is my mic. So I'm gonna switch over to the mic that I just put in, and I'm gonna hear what that sounds like. Okay, so there's the mic that I just put in. It's taped to the inside of my shirt. You can't see it. It's in the right place. Let me see how the sound levels are going. Hey, how's the sound levels going? Hey, how's the sound levels going? Looks like the sound levels are okay. So here I am. I'm gonna do a little bit of moving around so you can hear what it sounds like. You know, as I'm doing my workout or whatever. Okay, I've got this one on the inside of my button-down shirt, and I've got one more shirt that's layered up underneath. So I want to know how it's going to sound. You know, if I touch myself, you're going to hear any sound. If I touch the mic, maybe you can hear sound. Okay. I always tell the talents, be careful. You know, when they're talking, sometimes they like to use their hand. They like to do this, and we have to be careful about what we touch. But anyways, that is what it's going to look like after you have positioned the mic underneath the shirt. Okay, I'll show you where it is again. Right there, see that? Right underneath my shirt. And it is stuck, and it is not moving around. You can see my other one here, right there. Another mic. I missed it. I missed the location. I'm supposed to make it a little bit more in the center. But here, I got this one. It's right in the center. So here I am moving around. How does it sound? Okay, and that's plugged into my pocket in the Wireless Go 2 system that I have, that I bought just a couple weeks ago. And that is how you're supposed to connect a lapel microphone so you get good sound, and so that you don't mess with these little knobs all over someone's body, so that they got all these crazy gizmos and gadgets plugged in, and all these wireless mic systems all plugged in all over their body. They look kind of crazy. I really can't stand that look. Go a little bit more professional. Take off these guys. Take off the clip. Take off the sponge. Little cover. Get some medical tape. Costs like nothing at a pharmacy. Use that to position your mic exactly where you want it to go. It sticks really strong, but it doesn't leave a lot of residue. And you can also use it to tape to the body, because after all, medical tape was made to tape to the body. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you like it and that you subscribe to my channel as I teach more little bits and tricks that I've learned over the years as I've taught myself how to do video and photography work. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.